Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Other Dick, here for another episode of Utherverse Live on X with our CEO, the magnificent Brian Shuster. How you doing, Brian?
I'm doing well, Jake. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing much better than last week. Thank you for asking. Everything.
Good, the magnificent Jake.
I was going to say the godfather of the metaverse, Brian Shuster, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm too humble to be magnificent, but I'll take Godfather. That's fine.
All right. So how's things?
Well, really, really excellent. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving if you're in the United States or if you celebrate it. Otherwise, I hope you had a great week off while we were off. Boy, Jake, today has been a real rush, I'm excited. I'm excited to say some things that I didn't think I was going to be able to say.
Love it
on the show.
I think I know what that is. I love that. Love
that. Yeah. And I'm tempted to do it early so that everybody who doesn't tune in right away at the beginning of the show gets left out in the cold on the alpha here. But probably I should suppress that inclination and let you give the instructions for how people are going to win a bunch of Uther.
Sure. Okay, so if it's your first time listening, or if you're a long time listener, either way, a little bit of housekeeping. So we do 3 giveaways here every single week on Utherverse Live on X, and there's a few things that you have to do in order to be eligible. First thing is you're following Utherverse account here on X. Next thing, you're going to be commenting on this space 3 friends. So at 3 friends, share it with 3 friends, tag 3 friends, share the post, like it. That will make you eligible for the prizes. And then there's also a potential of a 2x multiplier, which you'd be eligible for if you A, hold Uther, and B, if we select you, $UTHR is in your bio. You do those 2 things and you win. You get a 2x multiplier on your prize.
Yeah, great. And it's always a shame when we're sending out Uther and we don't send out the double to the winners. But last few times we've done the giveaways, everybody has gotten the double. And I guess what you see at the top of the space, we've already given away over $8,000 in these shows. I've got other numbers which are really, really good for other giveaways that we've been doing in World, for example, in our metaverse software. Make sure, because people win every single week, and you see them posting, and it's so easy. Just show up to the space, and a handful of things you got to do, and you win prizes and cash.
Beautiful. Yep.
Cash equivalents.
Yeah. I also tagged this post earlier. We have a team member, our security mod. He is in Miami at Art Basel right now. Death, you there?
Yep, sure am. How you doing? That's good. Yeah, it's funny. Miami is popping off Art Basel is getting really cooked up. Actually, currently sitting at a Starbucks to get some good Wi-Fi for this, but it's going off. Some massive artists. If you know Alec Monopoly, he's got some crazy installations going, like cut a plane in half. So it's going to be a very busy weekend. That is for sure. Some really big connections being made, and I'm absolutely so ready for it. It's amazing.
Fire.
That is awesome, Death. And I've actually heard, of course, when we were doing prep for today's show, about some of the stuff that you got going on there, which is also just mind blowing. Really glad you're out there representing.
100%. This is something I wouldn't miss for the world. In total, it took me a bit over 24 hours of travel to get to Miami from Australia, but it's going to be
This. Every time we've been doing the show, I've been talking about us going up on Steam. Steam with their, almost 200 million users, where, our classic software is really in a class by itself. There's nothing like it on Steam. Everything that we're getting back from Steam, that this is a really, something that they don't want to launch without, a full court press. They want everything dialed in because it is so special and unique. So it looks like it's going to be January. But it makes sense. Not going to launch a massive new winner and have it come between Christmas and New Year's when nobody's paying attention, right?
Yeah.
So we'll pick the right date in January once we get everything signed off and everything dialed in on Steam for the full marketing and promotion. And of course, that's going to be a major new leg of a major new pillar for the company, is a better way to put it. With exposure to so many new users, and introducing whole new communities to Utherverse. So there is that. Um, uh, you know, uh, 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 but these things happen in development, and I actually, as I say, I think that it gives us more time to really lay the foundation for marketing. So let me take a breath and say, wow, did we get some great news? And this is something which I think everybody listening, we've been hinting at it, we've been saying it's coming. And I want to do a proper announcement, but I can't not tell all of you who are listening. So expect a proper announcement. I expect a lot of press to cover this over the course of the next week and such. But since the word just came back, I just don't think I can keep it to myself, Jake.
Yeah.
So we have a signed deal now with Radium Foundation. And I can't go into the details of it, but you all know that we've been working on, proposal for Radium. We've been working all the angles, and getting to the people at the very top to be able to, have a deal between Utherverse and Radium Foundation, and that deal is now signed, sealed, and delivered. So that just happened and is cause for a huge celebration. What can I say? I'm delighted with the deal, and all of you should be too. And you haven't seen the token pop yet because nobody knows about it. This is going to unlock a ton of new liquidity for the token. There's going to be major changes in Uther and in the liquidity pools and in the locked liquidity. This is going to dovetail along with we finally have communication with contract auditing, another contract auditing company, since our token contract has already been audited, but it streamlines, paves the way now for our audit to get approved on DEX tools. So our score should go to 100%, 99 on DEX tools shortly. Massive amounts of new liquidity to the token, massive new eyeballs to the token, a lot of press exposure. I mean, what a great company to have a signed deal with. And then official token listing, symbol listing with Jupiter, and ultimately the proper listing on CoinGecko, update on CoinMarketCap, and all of that has now been basically, it's all been stuck in the pipeline. It's all unlocked. So, congratulations to everybody hanging in there, and hallelujah.
Huge news. Yeah, that's massive. Congratulations, Brian. That's a big weight off your shoulders. It's been a thing for a minute now.
Yeah, and great things take time, and it's going to be nice, now to have just friendly relations with everyone. Like I said months and months ago, I want this to be a win-win-win, and what we end up with is